You know, I go on vacation on a long weekend just for like once to treat myself from doing all the hard work that I do. And then the market reacts the way it does over the weekend. I can't really relax because I'm trying to buy as many Tesla stock as I possibly can on the cheap. Like, oh my God, what a flippin' weekend. Did I enjoy my long weekend? Sure, up until Sunday. And then Monday, we saw what happened on Monday when all the thing went down. But here's the thing, guys. Here's why you don't panic. If you guys panic sold on Monday, I'm pretty sure you guys are kicking yourself in the foot right now or kicking yourself in the butt right now that why did I do it? You guys know I'm all in on Tesla stock. I bought a lot of Tesla stock on Monday, and Monday was a civic holiday. I was planning to sleep in that day, like until like 11 or 12 because I'm trying to have a good weekend. But I got up at 8:30, 8:45, got everything ready, and I bought some stock of Tesla stock. But what happened? What happened this weekend that made the stock market go crazy? Well, on Thursday and Friday, we had the jobs report that came out saying that it was, worse than expected and the interest rates are taking into effect and the economy is not doing as well as they thought. So it looks like interest rates will be cut sooner than later. And if you guys have been following my channel for some time or even on X, I've been saying since last year that in the second half of 2024, there's going to be at least one or two interest rate cuts coming. And most of you guys are going like, oh, that's not going to happen. Inflation is too high. The Fed wants, a fixed rate of 2%. But looking at this data, things happen fast, guys. Things happen fast, especially when you have things stuck at this rate for this long and really this fast. This interest rate hike from 0 to 5% now or 4.5% now. It's been absolutely crazy. It hasn't been like that for the last 40, 50 years. The interest rate has been increased this high. So when you bring it up this high, this quick, a country like Canada, where I am right now, where we only get 5 years, of fixed mortgage rates, or just, you can only get a mortgage for 5 years and it has to be renewed, it's painful. It's not like the US where we have 30 years mortgages. Here we got 5-year mortgages. So people are feeling the pinch. But in the US, companies are now feeling the pinch. And we've been saying, Elon Musk, Kathy Woods, and all these other big corporations for the past 6 months saying that we are entering deflationary. We need to cut rates now. But the Fed is like, nope, we have to bring inflation down to 2%. The thing is, the lower it gets, the faster it's going to accelerate to go down. And if the inflation does accelerate to go down, everything else is going to go down. As we saw, job report is going to go down. Unemployment is going to go up. Companies' earnings and profitability is going to go down. Consumer spending is going to go down. So all of a sudden, what you're going to get is a domino effect that happens really quick. And all of a sudden, they're going to cut rates really fast, really quick. And guess what? You're in a flippin' recession. So if the Fed doesn't move now and cut some interest rates now, we are looking at a recession, like a legit recession. I've been saying that we've been in a recession for the past year, but we'll be looking at a legit recession. And that's why the market reacted the way it did. Tesla went from 230s or 225s all the way down to 200. But then Monday, Sunday. What happened Sunday was something called a carryover trade. Pretty much what happened is the Japanese economy, the Fed in Japan, they increased the interest rates from 0% to 0.25%. Just a 2.5% interest rate hike. Just a 0.25%, right? Like not like a 1%, a 0.25%. Which is crazy because if it was more than a 0.25%, it could have been a lot worse. But what ended up happening is that a lot of investors who are in Japan or just investors in general, they could get loans as low as 0%. And what they did is that they took that Japanese yen, they converted to US dollar and they bought companies, investments, dividend stocks that would give them high returns, 4, 5, 6%. Well, obviously, if you're getting 0% interest rate and you're making 6, 7% in just dividends or just in growth, that's a lot of flipping money. Now, when you scale that out to millions and billions of dollars, which that pretty much happens in a carryover trade, they make a lot of money. Like it's a lot of money that they're pretty much making for free. Now, when Japan increased it from 0% to 0.25%, the Japanese currency got stronger and the US currency got a little bit weaker. So if they were making, let's say, 5% on their investments with the carryover trade that they did, it gets squeezed from both ways, right? You got the interest rates going up from Japan, going up to 0.25%. Now they got to pay on that. Then the currency, US currency goes down a bit as well because now the yen is stronger. So maybe now they're going to be making 2% or 3%. And obviously there's fears over this. And so there was a massive market sell-off of this happening on Monday, which everything went on sale. It was flipping amazing. Tesla stock went down as low as 180 and I bought so flippin' much, and now it's around the 200 mark. The bears that came out on Monday or yesterday, it was absolutely amazing, and it was just crazy because now they're quiet. And then now they're quiet. The way this thing recovered, the whole market recovered, not just Tesla, right? The whole market recovered, and this is why you guys should not be panicking and should know the reasons why the things crash. And because I knew this was the reason why it crashed, there was no fundamental change in the companies. There was no fundamental shift. Maybe macro environment got a little bit more worse, sure. But overall, when I look at the company, or Tesla in this case, the company is doing fundamentally all right. They're on the verge of solving full self-driving. They're on the solve of, getting the robotaxi out in about 2 months or so, unveiling it. So when I look at all these, I'm like, there's no reason not to buy. And I bought on Monday. No regrets, made money. So, from 180 to 200 right now, $20 per share making right now. It's just, now I don't know if we bought them. I don't know if we may go lower. There is a lot of uncertainty now with interest rate cuts. They may not cut. We've got unemployment rates. We've got all this stuff. So we may be entering a recessionary or a downward trend for the next maybe few weeks or so, maybe in a couple months, until things get better, until the Fed steps in and goes like, hey, we have to actually cut rates now. We are now in the phase of cutting rates. Then the market is going to be bullish again and go back up as a normal bull run. But until then, I do expect Tesla and other companies to show poorer results than we would like. For example, McDonald's we saw, and some other companies in the same category we saw, that they're saying that, consumers are not spending. They are not spending money. They are saving because they're feeling the pinch. So until then, until they actually cut interest rates or the Fed steps in, does some stuff, there's no rush to buy, in my opinion. Although anything below $200 for Tesla stock, in my opinion, is an absolute steal. It's an absolute steal, and I do think we may get more opportunities to buy more sub 200, and I am so excited. But here's the thing, guys. Long term, this crash doesn't matter. This price don't matter. Long term, it does not matter. Stick with your investment strategy and things will be good. Things will be great long term, as it always is long term. The message of this video, guys, is that do not panic. I've been in the market for 10 years and I've seen the worst. I've seen the best. Everything points to one thing and one thing only, is that panicking will always make you lose money. The cost of panic selling is very, very high. Of course, if you're holding penny stocks and bad stocks, sure, but if you're panic selling, it's because you most likely don't know what you're doing. I have never panicked. I've only panic sold the first or second year of my investment career, I guess you could say. But other than that, it's just been buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. And it did pretty well for me. Obviously, I am going all into one stock, so there's a lot of volatility there. But I know, did my research, did my due diligence, look at the company, performance, all that kind of stuff. I do know in the long term, we're going to be begging back, looking at these stock prices. Doesn't have to be just Tesla, the good companies like Palantir and other guys, and saying that, wow, I never thought that these companies were trading this low at that time. Just like how today we look back, Amazon stock or Microsoft stock and other stocks and go like, wow, can't believe they were trading that low. But at that time, it was that high. It's just psychology, and you gotta just look towards your goal, look towards your thesis, look towards your investment strategy and your beliefs. If you believe in the company, that's all that matters. I believe in Tesla, that's why I'm all in. But that's it. That was the reason of this video. The point of this video is that this is why you don't panic sell. That's it. If you guys have to remind yourself of this day or Monday of what happened, please do. But this is why you don't panic sell. Until the next video, guys, I have a lot of juicy videos coming up, obviously regarding Tesla, and maybe some other stuff as well. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.